What up, people? It is I, back again with another segment. As it is the beginning of a new month, that means I have to tell you what I did last month. Yes, it's a manga log. Yep. So, I read a lot of good things this month. Consumed a lot more. Even if I did start streaming, go check me out every once in a while. It's just, I'm playing through Chrono Trigger right now for the first time ever. Go check me out, messing up, something like this. Anyways, so I'm gonna talk to you about what I read this month and all the beautiful things. I will also mention that, not manga or comic related, but I finally finished The Wheel of Time. Yep. The Wheel of Time. All 14 books and the prequel. So 15 in total. It took me about a year and a half to get through all the audiobooks, but I did it. It was a great read. I'll do a video on it, but yeah. Most of you probably don't care about The Wheel of Time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open up to the page in which I have all this information on what I've read. Okay. The Hande Dande Manga Log. Last month, I read a total of 78 volumes of manga. I read 2 comics, which are slightly different, and finished 3 series. So, slightly more, about like 30 more than last month, and as a result, read more. Anyways, so I'll get into the actual comics first, because there's only 2 of them. So, let me just go grab them. Ooh. I just love my upstairs neighbor. I don't know. Can you hear that? Yeah, they're great. Anyways, onto the comics that I've read. There was only 2, so it will be pretty interesting. One of them, it may not be. It's weird. Anyways, the one that I read that I actually really do enjoy, I read both. I like both of them. But anyways, Always Human is a great series that this is technically not the entire story because I read the entire story on the app known as Webcomics. No, Webtoons. Webcomics is a different one. But yeah, this is just like the first half of the story. So yeah, it's a really great one. It essentially is taking place in the future where everyone has different mods and stuff that can change their appearance as well as help out societies and all that. But Santi, I think Santi. I think that's how you pronounce her name. One day sees this lovely woman here, Austin, at the train station, and was like, "Oh well, she's not using any mods," and starts going from there. And it blooms into a love story as well as one that shows different relationships and different people. It's very LGBTQ friendly. It also shows an ace person, so that's great. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, it's a very great story. If you want to read the whole entire thing, I really do hope at some point they do release a second one that is the rest of it. But really great with what it has right here. Would recommend it. It's 1 volume, though. If you do like it, go read it for free on Webtoons. I really love it. It's great. It also depicts relationships fairly well. I hate my neighbors. Anyways, from there, I don't know if this is technically considered a comic or manga, but I found it in the manga section, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like a manga. It's weird. Anyways, that is Road Queen's Eternal Road Trip to Love. And it's essentially this lovely girl steals her bike that she named Beatrice? Bethany. So Leo is the hottest girl in school and everyone wants to date her, and Vega comes around and steals her bike and is like, and then at the end of the year, the school year, she comes back and is like, "Why aren't you a good lesbian?" And I was like, what? And then they pretend to... It's funny. It's really great. And yeah. What can I say? The whole church... It's great. I love it. I want more of it. It's really great. But yeah, go out, read it. It's funny. It's great. It's adorable at points. And good God, is Leo dense as a fucking rock. Anyways. She's so dumb. Oh God. Anyways. That's the comics I read. I'm going to walk off screen and compose myself. I'll reread that at some point. That was so stupid. I'm gonna go on to the finished manga that I've read. Okay, I've composed myself and I'm no longer laughing. On to the manga that I finished, series-wise, completed. There was only 3. Excuse me. Burpee. Anyways. One that I've read that should not be read by anyone under the age of 18. I say that, but if there's a will, there's a way. Anyways. That is Saki, the succubus hungers at night. No, hungers tonight. Not at night. I was thinking about that one song. The lion sleeps tonight. Anyways. This one is essentially, Saki is a succubus and she meets up with this guy, and I can't show you anything in it because I can't. The most I can show you is this lovely cover. Ooh. It's for adults. There's adults. I mean, whatever you like, but yeah, I can't talk much more about it because it's about doing the deed with a succubus. It is what it is. Anyways, I just read a lot of random things. I saw it, I was like, why not? Realized what it was, and then bought the rest of the series. You thought I was going to say, nah, no. It was interesting. Anyways, on to something that I can talk about and is only a 2-volume series. Saki was a 5-volume series in total. And that is the Barrage? I don't know why I said Brigade. But Barrage is written by the same mangaka as My Hero Academia. You can really tell the art style. It's essentially the slight retelling of Prince and the Pauper, except in space and anime as fuck. It's only a 2-volume series, so it's a really easy pickup and $18 in total if you buy them brand new. Yeah, really liked it. If you've read Prince and the Pauper, then you know roughly the same same thing, but essentially, guy, what's his name? Astro is mistaken for the prince at one point because the prince didn't want to be, the prince and wanted to live his own life. And yeah, it's Prince of the Pauper, but anime as fuck. Anyways, it's only 2 volumes, and I would love to read more of it actually, because it definitely left on that. We're gonna continue doing it. Nah, we're gonna save the whole world and all that. But what's told is great. And I liked the characters in it. It was great. I don't know what to say. It was only a 2-volume thing. Something I can say even less of, but most people may know it, is Sandland by Akira Toriyama. The same person that did Dragon Ball. You can barely tell, right? Look at that. It's really great. There's only 1 volume, so pick it up. Yeah, I liked it. I really did. It went by pretty fast, and the characters were pretty well great. There's not much to say about it. Like, if I say anything, it's spoiler, it essentially takes place on a desert, and they're on a journey to get water back to the desert. There's also demons? Yeah, demons. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it. Sandland. It's one volume. I could spoil the whole thing, but then I would defeat the purpose of you reading it. So, go out, read it. It's one volume. I don't know. I'm just gonna go off screen and then grab some stuff that I would start reading this month that maybe you should start reading too. So I'm just gonna walk off. On to manga that I've started reading for the first time this month. I have selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 manga that I've started reading that I think most people would like and find interesting. So, on to the first one. It is Invalid, which is a very interesting one. I think the anime was pretty interesting. I never got around to watching it because I don't got time for that. But essentially, the main character essentially is in a weird simulation trying to figure out who's fighting crimes by finding one girl that's always dead. It's weird, very weird, and it's essentially just trying to find out more information within this machine as people outside the machine are trying to find more the actual criminal. But it's weird. I like it because it was weird and made me wonder what's going to happen, because this is the only volume that I have, and I think the only volume that's out right now. I might be wrong, but definitely a very interesting one. I'm interested to see where it goes. So, yeah. Invalid. One volume so far. Not so bad. From there, we have one that I wanted to get for a while because I watched the anime last year. And that is Adachi and Shimura. And it's great because Adachi is kind of shy and aloof, while Shimura is just a lovely person type deal. They both are kind of, I would guess, delinquents, but they just skip class, which I wish I could have done, but my mom would have beat my ass if she found out that I did. So, yeah. Very interesting one. The chemistry between the two girls slowly grows as you're closer and closer to being more than just friends. You know, how it always goes. Really liked it. Would like more. I was annoyed by the ending of the anime, so hopefully the manga continues past the anime, because I was just like, get together. Why don't you just speak? Why don't people just say what they feel? Like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Bam. That's easy. God, my arm. Got a shot, the second shot for COVID yesterday, so my arm still hurts. Shouldn't have moved it that far. Anyways, go read it. Go watch the anime if you want to. It's just really great. It's adorable. And I want them to freaking get together. Is it that hard? Apparently it is. Apparently it's so difficult. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to put that there. One that I don't find difficult to go through, and I've actually read it before, like the Always Human, because it's a manhwa. So the first one, and that is Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling. Solo motherfucking leveling. Go read Solo Leveling. This is your one thing. Go read it. It's great. You can read it online for free. Fucking do it. If you want to buy it, go fucking buy it. This is great. The first volume only covers like the first parts where Sun Jin-woo, the main character, is not Sun Drip-woo yet. But, you know, he gets there. By the end, he goes into his first dungeon to solo. Good God, solo leveling is fucking great. Go read it. You don't read it as on a fucking your phone, or you can read it as a light novel, or buy the books as they come out. Go read fucking solo leveling. It's great. Okay, now for the actual explanation of the story. Essentially, it takes place in the world. Gates start opening up. People gain magical powers, and they're ranked, and you stay at that rank when you awaken to your powers. Sun Jin Woo is known as the weakest of all mankind. He's the weakest E-rank hunter, which is the weakest of all the hunter rank, and he's the weakest of the weakest. So essentially, he just has he's slightly above average in physical everything, and can heal a little bit faster. That being said, he's fucking weak. So then he goes into a dungeon. He and a few other people survive, but he gets essentially the ability to level up and become stronger with each level. And he eventually starts looking like this, because at the start, Sun Jin Woo does not look all that hot. Sun Jin Woo looks like this, and then he becomes this. He grows up. He glows up, as some people say. It's awesome. Go read it. There's 148 chapters, 49 chapters out right now. It's great. I love it. You'll love it. You'll love the way you look like Men's Warehouse. It's great. Sun Jin Woo. He's awesome. It's great. Just go read it. This is my one and only thing about saying go read it. Anyways, from there, gonna bring it down a bit more. I mean, depending on whether you like Shaman King. This is my first time reading it. I've read a chapter every, a long time ago when, at one point in elementary school, I got a Shonen Jump, and they had a chapter. Had absolutely no idea what was going on, so, But, I'm starting to read it while they're coming out with the, omnibuses. So, it's really great. I like the interesting powers of the shamans. And, yeah, they're on their way to become the Shaman King. At the very end, that's where this story essentially is okay, it's the start of the essential tournament, I think? I don't know. But, yeah, it's really great. I like the powers. I like the characters. It's great. You people probably know Shaman King. I don't really have to say too much about it. It's fucking Shaman King. Oh God, I hit my laptop. Keeping that in. Anyways, I'm an idiot, but you know that. That's why you're watching me. Anyways, from there we have Mirako-chan, who, this is actually a pretty interesting one. So, Miro-chan, right here, she's a normal high school girl that can, one day she just found out she can see fucking terrible fucking monsters. Okay, the best way is, oh yeah, I could just show that, but yeah, she fucking starts seeing this shit. And you know what she does? She's just like, nope, you're not real. Nope, I'm just ignoring you. And completely ignores them. And just like, I'm putting it out of sight, out of mind. Nope. It's fucking creepy. She's a normal fucking high school girl that's just like, why am I seeing this shit? I don't want to see it. No. She's crying on the inside. It's just like, It's great. I've read the first 2 volumes. It's really awesome. Yeah, I randomly just picked it up. And as a result, I like it. Go read it. It's 2 volumes so far. I think the 3rd one's coming out soon. But yeah, really great. If you just want to feel sad for this girl as she sees more and more terrible things. Where is a... Oh man, what's another creepy one? Oh yeah. This shit. She's just like, nope, 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 nope. Nope on out there. But yeah, go read it if you like watching this poor girl see terrible, terrible, creepy things. Alright. From there, we have another great one that I randomly saw as a light novel, and I was waiting. Probably they were going to be like, we're going to release it as a manga. And that is Roll Over and Die. Or the very long title is I Will Fight for an Ordinary Life with My Love and a Cursed Sword. Essentially, the main character, who is seen right there, who is Apricot. I just realized her name is Flum Apricot. What the fuck kind of name is that? Anyways, she is a part of a party of heroes to defeat the Demon Lord. And one fucking douchebag decides to throw her out because he wants the hero all to himself. And he's like, you can't have her. Get away. And she's like, what? And then proceeds to lie to her, saying that we sold you into slavery. So fuck off. Fuck that guy. I can't wait for him to die. Fuck him. But she was found to have like no powers except a certain skill called reversal. And she had absolutely no idea. And she was found to be useless for the slave master that she had, and was thrown in to be eaten by zombies, and a cursed sword was on the wall, and he's like, you can get out if you use it. She picked it up, and she found out the reverse ability just reverses curses on her. So instead of negative effects, it's positive. So instead of the cursed sword melting her, it gave her regeneration and upped all her stats from 0 to 900. It was great. And I can't wait to fucking see that asshole get dead. Fucking hate that dude. Hate him. Love her. And also love her. They're great. But fucking hate that guy. So yeah. And then she goes out and tries to start getting back to a normal life, essentially. But, you know, it's great. Go read it. Fucking, let me point out the man that I hate. The asshole. Yeah, this motherfucker. This motherfucker needs to die. Fucking hate that asshole. Fuck him. Just fuck him. Getting that New Yorker out of me. Fuck him. Anyways, so go out, read it. It's only 1 volume so far in the manga. I think it's like more than that in the light novel, but it's great. Great. From there, we then have Can't Stop Cursing You for another one. Essentially, in the world, there are, what is it called? Curse killers that essentially, because of a curse gods give them about the power to kill people through curses. And then there are curse breakers who are able to use powers to identify the curse killers. And it's a very interesting sort of mind tricks figuring out who the killer is. Well, you know the killer, but it's just the curse breaker who doesn't. And you're just watching him as he slowly develops who the actual killer is. Really great. Really good. I think the mangaka for this is the same one that does the Angels of Death. Let me see. Because it feels like a similar art style, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Well, don't I feel foolish? It felt like a similar art style, but apparently it wasn't. I now have egg on my face. Well, I thought, and I fought wrong. That's life. But yeah, go pick it up. The art style is pretty interesting, to say the least. What's a good panel page? Yeah. It's a very interesting art style. It's really great. It's awesome. yeah, go read it. Yeah, go read it. Go read all of them. Ooh, especially Solo Leveling. Go fucking read Solo Leveling. It's chef's kiss. Awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna put that down and then walk off and talk about other things, like what I've also just continued reading, which is a lot. So it might be not that many. On to manga that I have been reading for a while now, and have continued reading. Specifically one that I feel like it's getting closer to the end, and that is Twin Star Exorcist, or Onmyoji. It's really great, really awesome. I love the dynamic between these two lovely characters, Rokyo and Benyo, as they grew up together. And the manga series started as them were in middle school, and now they are in their adulthood. So yeah, it's really great. They have grown immensely over the years, and it's great to see their relationship bloom into one that it was literally just like, I can't believe I have to be with you, and they're just like, fuck off. And growing into actual love and affection. It's great. It's really great. I can't explain more to it because it's volume 21. Yeah, it's really great. Go read it, especially if you like some action, but also some love. Love. Some love in your life, unlike me. Anyways, from there, something very different. That is Hell's Paradise, Volume 7, I read. It's really great. I love it. I think that the story itself is coming to an end for the most part. I don't think I've ever really talked about it on one of my videos, but if not, essentially these criminals go to an island to get their pardon to find the elixir of youth, and it goes from there. And the characters are pretty interesting. It definitely is like going. It's barely ever a time of really down, relaxing, and it's really great. I like where everything's going and how the story is developing. Some parts I wish that there was maybe an extra like bit more for development, but it's still very solid for what I have and what they have. So yeah, we'll continue reading it, and probably we'll talk about it again whenever I finish it. So yeah, go read it. It's only 7 volumes. So yeah, not that long of a series yet. I don't think it's going to be that long. Anyways, from there we have stupidly long title. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Trinity in Tempest. So essentially, this is a side story of that time I got reincarnated as slime. Right now, there's only 3 volumes out, but it's pretty great. It follows essentially these 3 girls, the 3 different like monstrous races type deal, as they live their life in Tempest, which is the kingdom that Ramaru, the slime, the main person, built. And those characters are Full, Stella, and Numa, and it's really great. It definitely is a different take, and the characters aren't extremely overpowered, and also it's a pretty sad time. But I would definitely read the main series of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a slime, because if you read this, it will definitely spoil you. But if you have read Slime, then go out, read this. It gives you a little bit better clue on how the living in Tempest is. So yeah, great. I hear the sirens in the background. They want me to continue talking about manga. No, they don't. They probably are out there. It's a meat wagon probably, or the cops. It's one or the other, or a fire truck. Anyways, from there we have Sorry for My Familiar, and it's a very funny one. Essentially, this guy, Norman, goes to the demon world and becomes a familiar to this lovely horned cow lady person, kid, Patty, and the story essentially is trying to find Patty's father because he has a fuck ton of debt and he essentially stacked it on to his daughter. His teenage daughter for some reason. He's not a great father. It's very funny and they get into a lot of shenanigans because Norman just likes researching demons. And he's in the demon world and he's just like focused to the point where he causes mass destruction. And then she's just like, stop it! But yeah, really great, really funny at points, and yeah. It's great. There's not much else I can say. Probably one that I have talked about before, but I don't know, is Moriarty The Patriot. So if you've read Sherlock Holmes, it's taking place in the point of view of Moriarty. So it's really great. Sherlock is in it, and Moriarty is great. This is his brother, William. Yeah, William. It's really great. You just essentially follow James Moriarty. I think that's his name. Moriarty. I can't remember. Yeah, but anyways, great characters as they try to clean up the aristocratic society of England, and those sirens are really great, and I'm going to continue to ignore them. Shut the fuck up! That was lucky. Good timing. Anyways. No, it's not. It's still going. Fuck off! I'm not gonna have to re-record this. Oh, it's great. Anyways, Moriarty the Patriot. Read it if you want to figure out, like, as it goes and all that. It's really great. If you like Sherlock, you'll like this. Why? Stop raising your arm, you idiot. It's really great. Go read it. Sometimes I'm not great at talking. But I'm gonna end the video. That is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. My videos are mostly just random thought processes put onto camera to make a fool of myself. So hopefully you liked me making a fool of myself as I talked about what I read. It's very good. I'm slowly filling out this book ever so slowly. Like, look at this. Look. It's getting thick of all the manga that I've read. Love that. Anyways, if you liked it, go ahead, leave a like, hit that like, do it, you will, do it, you will, probably not. If you didn't dislike it, go ahead and leave that like button instead. I know I usually say hit the dislike button. See, the cops are also telling you to hit that like button. They are really adamant on you hitting that like button. Holy shit, what is happening out there? Anyways, if you read some interesting manga down below, write the comments. If you want to see more of my stupid ass face, hit that subscribe button. Keep up to date when I release videos or go streaming. It's great. Streaming wise, I'll eventually buy an Elgato and play other video games. You never know. Anyways, I'm terrible at ending videos and conversations. Go get vaccinated. Yes. Go read manga and go get vaccinated. I want my life back. If you as a selfish American, if you're a selfish American watching it, should go get vaccinated. Go do it. It fucking hurts your arm, but you're not going to get COVID. If you do, it's not as bad. Yeah. Well, also go read manga and stay safe. Yep, that's it. Bye!